If I was to ask a load of business owners, what's the main purpose of your Google business profile? I'd probably get a lot of different answers like, to tell people about my business, to get Google reviews, to tell people how awesome my business is. Well, these are all correct to a point. All these things help, but none of them are actually your Google business profile's main purpose. The be all and end all, the numero uno purpose when it comes to your Google business profile is to make you more money. And you do this through getting more inquiries from your profile that you can turn into paying customers. There are so many features available for you to use in your profile to help you do this, like adding photos, videos, and making Google posts. But very few people actually use all of these features in a purposeful way. They don't think to themselves, will this content I'm adding to my profile help me to get more customers and make more money? You might be thinking, how on earth can a single image lead to someone becoming a customer? Well, it can. Because it's all about positioning. If you use the correct positioning in all of the content you add to your Google business profile, it'll have a massive positive impact and it can literally transform your profile. So let's go over to our friend Google Nerd Chris to explain this concept of positioning a bit more. Hello everyone. Quite simply, all of the content on your profile needs to focus on transformation. If you position your content to convey the positive transformation your business delivers, then you're on to an absolute winner. If you focus on positive transformation, then it makes what you do so much more compelling and makes people want to become your customer a whole lot more. So let's walk through some examples. If you're a mobile car valeting business and you just talk about cleaning cars, then that's not very compelling at all. But if you talk about how you'll make someone's car sparkle and be the envy of the neighborhood and that they'll be able to relax on a Saturday afternoon because they won't have to do it themselves, it's a whole different ballgame. People want that because it's positive transformation. Here's another example. If you're a personal trainer, don't just talk about instructing people's workouts. Instead, say get the body you've always wanted the quickest and easiest way. Who doesn't want that? Finally, if you're an accountant, don't just talk about doing tax returns. Instead, say let me take all the stress away and submit your accurate tax return on time. That's so much more compelling. See how the way you position your services makes a massive difference. Thanks Google Nerd Chris. My favourite example of this is with flight booking websites. They use a great trick with images. They sell flights, but they never show you a photo of a busy, uncomfortable looking plane in their marketing. Instead, they show pictures of amazing beaches and other destinations that makes you think, I really want to go there. It shows positive transformation while also taking away any thoughts of the long, boring flight that you need to take to get there. It's a great example. So let's bring this back to your Google business profile and walk through some examples of how you can show positive transformation that will help you to get more inquiries, get more customers, and make more money. I'm going to start with photos because this is one of the features you should be using most on your profile. You should be adding them on a regular basis. But when most people add a photo, they just think, this is a nice picture, let me add it to my profile. Very few people think, if someone sees this, how will they react to it? Will it make them think, wow, I need to contact this business, they look amazing? Or will it have the opposite effect and actually put them off and convince them not to make an inquiry? I commonly see certain businesses, like landscape gardeners and builders, making a mistake that puts people off. They take loads of photos throughout the course of a job they're working on, and then they post all of these photos on their Google business profile. So you'll often see pictures like this. What's the first thing that enters your mind when you see this? Yep, what a mess. When someone sees a photo like this, they think of all the disruption, all the inconvenience. Do I really want to bring that on myself? So it can put doubt in their mind. But if we now look at this photo, what do you think? Probably the same as me. That's amazing. I'd love to have a garden like that. I wonder if they can give me a quote. I'd better call them right now. This is a great example of positive transformation and great positioning for a landscape gardener. You can do the same with videos too. Shoot a short 30-second video showing the after state, the thing people want to get. Now I get this isn't always easy depending on the type of business you have. Businesses like landscape gardeners create beautiful things, so it's easy for them to add images and videos to their Google business profile that shows this type of transformation. But every business delivers positive transformation in some way. If they didn't, they wouldn't sell anything and they'd go out of business pretty quickly. You just need to get creative and think, how can I represent it on my profile? So let's now have a look at a Google post that positions positive transformation. And I'm going to use an example that I hope you can relate to, your Google business profile. If I showed you a post that said how to optimize your Google business profile, you'd probably be thinking, that sounds like something I should be doing. But what does optimize actually mean? What will it do for me? And why should I do it? And you may or may not click on the link and check it out. But if the post said this instead, how to get 2,992% more inquiries from your Google business profile without spending any money, you'd probably think, yes please, I'd like to get loads more inquiries without spending anything. So you're way more likely to click on it. That's because it positions the positive transformation really clearly and really well. So if you would click on this Google post, just check out the video description below, because you'll see a link to watch our free webinar that shows you exactly how to do this. How to get 2,992% more inquiries from your Google business profile without spending any money. It's packed full of useful and actionable information that you can use on your profile. So just make sure everything in your Google business profile focuses on positive transformation, and it'll help you to achieve its main purpose, getting you more inquiries and new customers, so you can make more money. I've said the word positive loads of times in this video, so let's flip it to negative for a bit. Watch this video next, because it'll tell you how to deal with a negative 1 or 2 star review on Google properly.